Good evening. I hope you can hear me, I hope you can see me. Welcome to the Isolation Arts Cafe. Great set by Steve Last. And very sorry to say that Patrick Crilly's had some technical problems. Doesn't look like he'll be able to join us tonight. Which is very sad because he's a great performer and I was looking forward to seeing him. But no matter, we'll crack on and see what happens. My name's Julian Mount. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Very kind indeed. I'm a singer, songwriter and musician from St Albans. Actually just between St Albans and Redbourne. And for the next half hour I'm going to sing you some songs what I wrote myself. Like this one, which is very, very apt for these strange times we find ourselves in. When you wake up in the morning and your eyes are red, it's hard to drag yourself out of bed. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. When you look into the mirror and you're feeling green, much, much worse than you've ever been. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. When your skin is yellow and your mood is brown, you can't recall the last time you went to town. The sun is up but you're feeling down. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. When the veins in your eyes look like tube train lines, your pupils are round but twice normal size. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. When your heart of gold beats like a swinging brick and your mind is playing visual tricks, that's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. Sunny disposition turns from grey to black. You're marooned, there's no turning back. The future's orange now, it's a fact. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. When the colours of your rainbow get a little mixed and you need another drink to get them fixed, that's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, cerise, magenta, hot pink and lilac. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown. That's the start of the Multicolour Lockdown. And that's the end of the Multicolour Lockdown blues. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry about the hiccup in the middle. I was trying to read a message that came up on the screen, and you shouldn't really do that when you're doing a live stream concert. I couldn't help myself. So as I said, I live in between St Albans and Redbourne, and just 5 minutes from the Roman Theatre. And so it was inevitable it was, and not only that, it was bound to happen, that one day I would write this song, which is all about that. Tonight in the Roman Theatre at VIIPM, take your seats for a spectacle you'll never see again. In the city of Verulamium, just off Watling Street, tonight in the Roman Theatre you're in for a Roman treat. No need to visit Italy or find your way to Rome. 2,000 years of history, a lot closer to home. We put out Boudica's fire and built much stronger walls. Installed the underfloor heating to keep you from the cold. There's several thousand seats left, with tickets selling fast. Roman entertainments to make you cheer and gasp. No need to visit Italy or find your way to Rome. 2,000 years of history, a lot closer to home. Come plebeians, patricians, landowners, craftsmen, slaves, rulers and centurions, the cowards and the brave. No need to visit Italy or find your way to Rome. 2,000 years of history, a lot closer to home. The wood benches aren't comfy, but you'll not sit still for long. Be glad to hear those gladiators sing their marching songs. Will you like the bullfights, the sword fights won and lost? Pantomimes and circus skills in the city St. Albans was. No need to visit Italy or find your way to Rome. 2,000 years of history, a lot closer to home. Visit Verulamium, come and see the show. Special rates for weekends in a villa or chateau. 2 temples and a basilica near an ancient water shrine. Come and taste the honey, come and drink the wine. No need to visit Italy or find your way to Rome. 2,000 years of history, a lot closer to home. No need to visit Italy or find your way to Rome. 2,000 years of history, a lot closer to home. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very generous with your applause this evening. So how you're coping with this lockdown thing? It's gone on for ages, hasn't it? I think it's incredibly important that we do this lockdown thing. What have I missed? Well, I've missed going out to gigs and seeing all my friends, of course. Thank you to those friends who continue to keep in touch with me. I'm not terribly good at keeping in touch with people, as you all know, but I do appreciate your phone calls and your text messages and your emails and all that. It makes a hell of a difference. This is a song I wrote, oh gosh, only after about 2 weeks of lockdown, which I think shows my mental state quite accurately at the time. I don't get out much these days, I stay inside this house and pace around. Since you came to visit, I watch the TV news without the sound. Every hour it's getting worse since you cast your evil curse. Every minute, every day in this house is where I stay. I don't get out much these days, I stay inside this house and pace around. I don't get party invites, but then I never did. so nothing's changed. I've tried and tried and tried so hard, but I really just can't forget your name. They're saying on the radio that things look really bad. Some people don't believe them, and that makes me so mad. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. Since you came to visit, I watch the TV news without the sound. I go for walks and talk, although there's no one here to listen. I'm an inmate in my very own new domestic prison. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. Every day I wake up and remember all the troubles in our lives. A victim of cruel fortune who threatens me each day without a knife. Every hour it's getting worse since you cast your evil curse. Every minute, every day in this house is where I stay. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. I've cleaned the house, I've washed the car. I find these little things help pass the time. I try to tell myself that overall I'm really doing fine. I'm thinking quite a lot, although my thoughts are quite confused. I make up silly jokes to keep myself amused. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. Since you came to visit, I watch the TV news without the sound. Every hour it's getting worse since you cast your evil curse. Every minute, every day in this house is where I stay. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. I don't get out much these days. I stay inside this house and pace around. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very kind of you. That was called Pace Around. I think I should tell you, I've got 2 CDs available for sale. This one is called The Invisible Man and it's £5. And this one is called Unsung Lies and it's called £10. If you'd like one, you can send me a PM on Facebook, or you can just pay £5 or £10 through the PayPal link. Send me your name and address and I'll stick one in the post to you. It's that easy. No post and packing, no nothing. Certified 100% virus free, all of them. Now some of you, because I know people from St Albans particularly are incredibly intelligent people. Some of you may have noticed that I'm wearing a hat. And you're probably thinking, why is he wearing a hat? Well, I'd like to explain to you. I bought my hat at the county show from a man in a marquee I didn't know. Christ, write a goodbye, so hello. What do you think of my hat? I can't 'cause I get at hair, though it's got holes which let in air. I know I look ridiculous, but I don't care. But what do you think of my hat? Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. I searched for a hat for a long, long time, till I found this hat that's now mine. It changed my life and changed my mind. Well, what do you think of my hat? I tried on a bowler and I tried on a cap. I tried on a helmet with a big chin strap. I tried on a topper, but I didn't like that. Well, what do you think of my hat? Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. You need a hat to put right on the top of it. With a hat, you're a head, it's a well-known fact. What do you think of my hat? When you wear a hat, you're someone new. They have to look up to you. You won't need a hat pin, you don't need glue. What do you think of my hat? Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. When I sing this song, it wouldn't feel right if I didn't wear one. It wouldn't make sense and sound all wrong. Well, what do you think of my hat? I bought my hat at the county show from a man in a marquee I didn't know. Just one thing I need to know. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Hey! What do you think of my hat? All together now. Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. Hats are funny, hats are cool. I haven't worn a hat since I went to school. When I wear a hat, I'm 2 more inches tall, and I must say I quite like that. Thank you very much. That was called What Do You Think of My Hat? And it is the title track. No, it's not the title track. It's one of the tracks on my CD, Invisible Man. It wouldn't be the title track, would it? That's the Invisible Man. Sorry, this lockdown's done very weird things to me. You may know I've been doing a series of live stream concerts on my own Facebook page. The next one's on the 3rd of June, I think. They're only half an hour, every other Wednesday. So if you've got nothing to do on the 3rd of June, Wednesday, or indeed if you have, you might like to drop by my Facebook page and watch it. I know some of you probably aren't watching tonight because you're watching Paddington Bear on the television. I know, I can see you all. I've got screens all around here. I've got this special app running. I can see you as well as you seeing me. Yeah. Put some clothes on, Steve, last, will you? That's disgusting. This is another one of my lockdown songs. This is the one I wrote second in lockdown. And this is a song called Broken Things. In my cabinet of broken things, there's a wedding ring that I don't wear, and a charger for a phone that I used to use to call you when you weren't home. A pair of mono headphones without a plug, 2 horseshoes someone gave me to bring me luck, 3 balls of string and a song I used to sing in my cabinet of broken things. In my cabinet of broken things, there's a blue notebook I never read, names of friends forgotten, numbers and addresses I won't ever need. A picture of a dog who used to make me laugh, a china egg and a donkey made of brass, an old tobacco tin and a pair of angel's wings in my cabinet of broken things. You can't throw away those memories that want to stay. Even broken things may be useful one day. Sellotape and glue, nails or screws can't mend things that happen to you. In my cabinet of broken things, a trophy stands alone upon a shelf, reminding me of times and rhymes and how sometimes I still surprise myself. A bishop and a knight from an old chess set, an invite to a party that I'd rather forget, a pack of cards missing all the kings and queens in my cabinet of broken things. In my cabinet of broken things, some coins from foreign lands I'll never spend, Valentine and birthday cards never used, I know I'll never send, an empty hourglass which has no sand, an old candle without a candle stand. All these things along with all my hopes and dreams in my cabinet of broken things, in my cabinet of broken things. You can't throw away those memories that want to stay. Even broken things may be useful one day. Sellotape and glue, nails or screws can't mend things that happen to you. Thank you very much. That was called Broken Things. If you're interested in seeing the previous live stream concerts I've done, they're all on my YouTube channel, as this one will be hopefully later on tonight. Just go to YouTube and search for Julian Mount Music. That's the one you want to look for. There's lots of videos of my songs on there, and as I say, all the concerts I've been doing live stream. Here's a song. I reckon I've got probably time for two more. A real shame about Patrick Curry not being able to get on air this evening. Hopefully we'll get to see him a little later on the Isolation Arts Cafe. Meanwhile, here's a song who's dedicated to anyone in the audience, and you don't have to identify yourselves, don't worry, put your hand down. Here's a song dedicated to anyone in the audience who may have a skeleton in their cupboard. 48 years of living, an angel in disguise. 48 years of loving, smiling with my eyes. 48 years of memories, neatly tucked away. When daylight dies, I hear them rise and dance upon their grave. What's that sound coming from the dresser on a night as black as pitch? What's that sound coming from the bureau? Do I dare turn on the switch? Bones them, dry bones, all bleached and deathly white. I got skeletons in my closet and they're rattling tonight. The cheekbone's connected to deceit bone, and thereby connected to lies. I love you said indiscriminately, make the sockets for the eyes. The love bones knock against the hate bones, and the fingers click in time. There'll be no sleep for the weary tonight, 'cause all these bones are mine. What's that sound coming from the dresser on a night as black as pitch? What's that sound coming from the bureau? Do I dare turn on the switch? Bones them, dry bones, all bleached and deathly white. I got skeletons in my closet and they're rattling tonight. Skeletons in my closet with names I cannot tell. Stories of bones I used to know, tales from heaven and hell. Hand bones hand in hand with leg bones, cry bones making sighs. All these bones in my closet tonight who just won't say goodbye. What's that sound coming from the dresser on a night as black as pitch? What's that sound coming from the bureau? Do I dare turn on the switch? Bones them, dry bones, all bleached and deathly white. I got skeletons in my closet and they're rattling tonight. What's that sound coming from the dresser on a night as black as pitch? What's that sound coming from the bureau? Do I dare turn on the switch? bones, them dry bones, all bleached and deathly white. I got skeletons in my closet and they're rattling tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was called Skeletons, as you probably realised. Oh, it's better. I must put less tonic in it next time. This last song, first of all, thank you so much for having me on the Isolation Arts Cafe this evening. Really enjoyed it. This last song features me playing panpipes at the same time as playing guitar. Now you'll notice these are not traditional Peruvian panpipes. Oh no, these are steampunk panpipes, and I made them myself. You can probably tell that. And I'd like to leave you with this song, which again is very apt for the strange times we find ourselves in, and hopefully gives some very good advice for the future. Now remember, stay alert, save lives, and don't go to Durham. When things go wrong and life's no song and you're flat on your back, that doesn't mean you've got to lie there. Be a jumping jack. Keep on the hop, and if you're flop, don't listen to that quack. Stand on your head and holler, hi there, be a jumping jack. When things go up, they must come down, and also vice versa. If things look bad, don't fret and frown, they could be 10 times worse. Your train of luck, it might get stuck, cause something's on the track. Take a giant leap and you'll get by there. Be a jumping jack. If you should slip and lose your grip, get up and bounce right back. Act just like a rubber ball does. Be a jumping jack. Act just like a rubber ball does. Be a jumping jack. Thank you very much. If you've been affected by any of the issues in this broadcast, please feel free to ring our helpline 01632 555 55. Thanks again, everyone. Have a lovely rest of the evening. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.